Hey everybody, Buttonhole here. Welcome back to, man, these stupid bugs. Welcome back to Open Fire Tactical. Man, I'm being attacked. It's finally a nice day out here. The breeze is, well, now it's zero. It was kind of picking up when I got here, and then it kind of died off, and it's absolutely zero at my house. So I thought, oh man, this would be a great time to go out here, but there's probably going to be 100 bazillion people. No. And it's because I didn't bring my dog. So yeah, there's nobody out here. Once again, I'm the only one out here, but when I bring Bro, it seems like there's always people out here more often than not. But anyway, I'm going to change the view, and I thought we would address practical handgunning once again. Let me change the view. So we're out here on the range. I got two IDPA previously shot to hell targets, but they're all pasted up, so there's nothing on them. And practical shooting with a handgun. So I have several handguns. I have a Highway Patrolman Smith & Wesson model 28-2 357, and I put a bullet right next to it just so you guys can get an idea. This is my wife's Taurus 38 Special 5-shot. This is a, I want to say it's a Cimarron, but I don't think it is. It's an 1873 Cattleman. And I forgot, well, you know, when you start acquiring firearms, it's hard to remember what they all are. It's a Uberti, so there you have it. This one is a Cimarron, and it's in an unusual caliber. It's a 38-40, which is funny because the projectile is actually 40 caliber, but back in the day, they didn't like the way a 40-40 sounded, which is kind of stupid, so they named it a 38-40. Then we have the big boy, Dirty Harry, model 629 Smith & Wesson and 44 Magnum. A G23 40 cal and a G19 and 9mm. So the 9mm, everybody's familiar with those, I'm sure. That's just a standard Winchester white box, 115 grain. The 40 cals are 155 hand loads. Those are 5.8 grains of Winchester 231. The 44 Magnum is 11.5 grains of long shot shotgun gunpowder. The 38-40 is 5.1 grains of tight group. The 45 Long Colt is 7.5 grains of Winchester 231, and that is a 250 grain projectile. The 38 Snubby, that's 125 grain projectile, and that's 5 grains of Winchester 231. And then this 357 Magnum, I've also been using Winchester 231. That's 9.5 grains with a 125 grain bullet. So what we're going to do is we're going to be engaging these targets. I'm not going to put these in my in a holster. I don't want to, reholster for every scenario here or string of shots. So I'm just going to pick them up. I'm going to set up this camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to step in front of this table so you can see that this is a table, right? That's the shooting table is what we call that. And then the targets, and they're at 7 yards, so 21 feet. So let me set this camera up. I'm going to do this quickly if I can without pausing. So that button I was using on this phone selfie stick, Sugamaddigger, it stops the video, so it wasn't pausing like I had hoped. But you know, it is what it is. So just like with a firearm, you got to get to know your equipment, and hopefully I get better with that. I am going to pause it though real quick, so let me put my hearing protection on. Stand by. All right, so we're back, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the Highway Patrol 4-inch. I'll do a 6-shot. I'm going to grab the camera, walk up there. You can see how well I did or didn't do, and then just go right on down the line. Okie doke. All right, stand by. Here we go. Well, stand by. Here we go without stopping. All right, now the 38. Those are spicy. 45 long Colt. I'll do the 45s on the target on the right with the white tape on it. Okay, now the 38-40. Now the 44 Magnum. I'm going to go back to the target without the white. Double action. Boy, that is a handful. 40 cal. Target on the right with the white tape. Nine millimeter. Target on the left without the white tape. So you notice that one went to slide lock. That's because this one's still loaded. So we can make that safe. Weapons clear, hammer down. We'll put these two back in there. So 7 yards isn't that far, 21 feet. However, your assailant can cover that distance with a knife in less than 2 seconds. So keep that in mind when you're practicing. So I got, looks like 5 outside of the 10 ring. So this is the 0 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are good hits. And on the right side, that actually clipped the perforation mark. So that would count as a down 0. So it's outside, but it did clip it. You can see. Let me zoom in. So that counts. That's a down 0. So I'm doing pretty good today. So that's exciting. It's exciting for me. All right, you guys, well, that's it. That's my 8-minute video. Thank you all once again for coming out on a Memorial weekend. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow is a regular off day. But I just want to thank all of our war veterans out there, past, present, and future, and especially the ones that have paid the ultimate price so that we can come out here on the gun range and do what we do. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. So once again, thank you all so very much for coming out. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are phenomenal. Have a great day and a blessed Memorial weekend. Be safe.